think it's a good mix of three artists?
Yeah, it's got what, a conceptualist?
Feminist.
Yeah.
And then someone who maybe is taking on issues of race.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with how far they've come from where, I saw it.
They were good then and they're better now.
Yes.
I'm impressed, actually.
They could be in any gallery right now.
It's great and exciting to see that they do have futures.
Definitely. Oh yes, I'm convinced of that.
Oh, you are?
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, that's so good to know.
We look forward to seeing one of these exhibitions in your museum.
It's going to be really exciting. It's time for our final crit. Miles, let's start with you.
Cool. I came to this fascination at this White Castle with the elderly community that had started to form there. And so I used my cell phone video camera to take a picture of them in the security monitors. One of the regulars was an alcoholic homeless man. And I'd taken 3 photographs of him on a Monday, which are the 3 photographs that you see behind me. And then on Wednesday, he died. So those photographs became the important ones. I blew them up into a large-scale screen print, and then these series of abstractions are from the space where his eye would have been.
What is it that you are responding to in those abstractions? Because I think a lot of times people might say that an abstraction of a JPEG that's pixelated might feel kind of, cold.
It's hard to say something specific yet. It feels limitless to me, and that's what's really exciting.
I really like that you're exploring death. And I'm amazed that that's what you went after and you found. You've really followed an obsession.
These images are inviting and they're interesting.
The more you know about it, the more interesting it becomes.
Yeah, I love that you started this journey taking all the images and then discovering something and just going with it.
I have to say that we caught you in a work in progress, and now I want to see where this is going to go.
Thanks, man.
You're a real artist to the core.
Let's move on. Abdi, tell us about your show.
The show is about creating a layer of separation from something that we take for granted or don't appreciate. In each work, I'm hoping to cause you to look at something differently.
I walked in and I'm like, is this hate? Is this about Haiti? No, they're dancers stretching. No, they're athletes stretching because they're wearing athletic clothes. So you're not telling us what it is exactly, but there's such beauty in it that I couldn't stop looking at it.
Thank you.
When I was looking, I was thinking maybe it's a little over-determined. Body bag, fallen figures, darkness.
It kept shifting in my mind, which kept it alive for me. It was like it's like a film that was, the narrative kept changing.
I wonder with the sketchbook and having that up front, I felt like that was a little bit art school. Just show me the finished product.
I thought having it almost before the show was almost like an appetizer. Like, I thought most people would just walk past it.
To me, there's a kind of state of grace that you've achieved here that is something that a musician has when they're playing music. It's something very rare.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abdi. Peregrine, tell us about your show.
I knew I wanted to do something fantastic. So I started to create this sort of carnival, like a country fair, and things that people are willing to do in public at the circus. Those situations are as much about the pony show as the people watching the ponies.
The sideshow over here comes out of the country fair.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
It's taxidermed, unborn twin fawns. It's about so many things like birth and death, and it is one of my muses.
I feel the tenderness in that work and the love almost more than anything else in this room.
I'm glad that you reacted to that piece.
I love the little boy's head. There's this simplicity and restraint, but beauty and tenderness at the same time. It was its own narrative, and you communicated to me, touched me. And that's magic when you do that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
But I feel like this show could have been edited down.
Yeah. And
you
also,
could have lost the carousel room. The girls vomiting and the frames on the wall dragged it down when you had other stronger pieces in here.
Okay.
I love the exploration of death and innocence. That picture of the dead twin fawn is perfect. And I'm so happy you're in this show.
Thank you.
Peregrine, Miles, Abdi, you've given us a lot to discuss. We will call you back when we have our decision. Thank you.
Dang, shoot.
Wow. Yeah, those critiques are ridiculous.
There are so many nice parts of our shows.
Yeah.
We have a really big decision to make tonight.
We had 3 completely different shows.
And they were all pretty great.
Why don't we start with talking about Miles' show?
I think he's grown as an artist enormously. I love that he's using photography to look for death.
But there was a tunnel vision to the work.
He did kind of get caught up in the abstraction. It was like being on a scavenger hunt, but I never got the payoff at the end.
It was like his brain was on the paper.
We are inside Miles' head, but it was fun to be inside it.
He's really into it and so excited, you know, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do next.
What did we think about Abdi's show?
At least I had an emotional, kind of visceral reaction seeing those 2 bodies on the ground and not knowing why the hell they were there.
I threw everything I had at this guy to get him out of the competition, and he really came through.
And even if you don't like his rather conservative academic drawings, he has a magic touch.
On the downside on Abdi, there's something a little melodramatic and self-indulgent.
But yet, looking at that body bag called home, it was something else.
Yeah.
There was a spiritual quality to it. I can't explain it. Heaven was not just this document of a dead body in a bag at all.
Why don't we talk about Peregrine's show?
Unanimously, we all liked the boy head under glass and that it was separate from the rest of the show.
And did it very simply and elegantly and beautifully and so strong.
And I loved kind of this old-fashioned scatter art sculpture that she put together.
And look at that horse. That horse has a lot of energy coming off of it.
I love it isolated. When we isolate her work and edit it, there's a real power and real strength and beauty in it that I didn't see when it was all jumbled together.
Yeah, maybe she overdid it, but she conjures a kind of otherworldly spirit that I love having in the art world.
So, have we found our winner?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Abdi, Peregrine, Miles. Throughout this competition, we have been inspired and excited by your work. And tonight was no different. Miles, you are an amazing artist. But you are not the winner. You let us inside of your head, but it just felt like a work in progress.
I'm so bummed. It feels to lose, but I feel proud of the work that I produced just because I tried out a lot of new things that I hadn't tried before.
Thank you, Miles. You can leave the gallery.
I don't think I ever want to know what to expect next from myself. I like just figuring it out as I go. It's much more simple.
It's down to the 2 of you.
Peregrine, your work is deeply personal, totally intense, and you swept us up in your vision.
Did.
Thank you.
Abdi, technically you have an amazing hand, but it was your heart that really moved us tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations. Abdi, you are the winner of work of art, the next great artist.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
The art world needs artists like you.
I'm glad I'm welcome. Thank you. Oh my God.
I feel like I had an $100,000 lottery ticket in the pocket of my coat, and I left the coat on the subway. But I'm really happy for Abby.
Where is she? Like, where's my mom? I'm trying to find her. It's like Rocky trying to find, like, Adrian. I was like, Mom, I gotta find her because this victory is as much hers as it is mine.
Abby! You won!
I'm just gonna give my mom the whole $100,000 and let her give me some. She's sacrificed way more than I have. Just all that she's done for me in the past 3 months, but then all the stuff that she's done for me in the past 22 years.
You're channeling. You're channeling. I don't know. It's like a renaissance going on inside of you.
Yeah,
seriously.
This is just a door to do what I was created to do. Hopefully I can just keep making amazing art for the hope that I'll leave something beautiful in this world for people to appreciate. Oh my God.